Hi everybody, this is my little announcement. I'll try to make it quick as we get started on week 4. And since I didn't get to see you yesterday because it was a holiday and I made stuff asynchronous, I want to hop on and just make sure that we're all on the same page. Week 4, can you believe it? Look at me, I'm in scrubs, I'm in an office in the Wellness Center. We are officially underway for week 1 of Quad 1 clinicals. We had a blast today doing lots of COVID testing. So I'm going to share my screen so that we can make sure we're on the same page. So here we go. Here's week 4. You have a quiz that's due this evening at midnight, Levels of Prevention. I really hope that you have watched my lecture video and looked at the website and the article in order to complete that quiz. That will make you more successful. I always try to do as short as possible for lecture videos when I do them, and the slides are always corresponding right here as well. And yes, this article is incredibly important, as is the website, for just continuing to talk about harm and risk reduction, and the website will help you with your quiz. Then remember, we have additional asynchronous content that takes up the second hour of our week. And so I have a short video here, a fact sheet, a couple fact sheets, a longer article, and a 30-minute podcast. For that podcast, I highly recommend that you get your headphones in, go on a walk, go on a run, do something outside. I know that helps me learn when I can be active while I'm listening. And so this part of the week, we're really talking mostly about vaccines, not only the science behind vaccines and what's currently happening with COVID vaccines, but also what do we do about the growing anti-vaccination movement, and how can we address that problem as we come up with the time where we're going to be promoting a vaccine, whatever wins out in the trials. And then finally, there's a fact sheet on TB in San Diego County, because TB is the other communicable disease that is incredibly important to keep track of, to do surveillance and monitor for a public health concern. Finally, on Friday, we will be talking about the public health nurse's role in epidemiology and immunization services, specifically at San Diego County. We have 2 fabulous guest speakers, Carrie Hopkins and then Tori Henry, who is a recent grad of ours who's been working at the county for about a year. Also want to show you what's coming up for week 4. There was an optional Google Forms survey that I really would love for you to just take a few quick minutes and do. That's right here, the pre-class survey on mobile learning. Myself and Katie Jacobson, instructional designer, are conducting a research study continuing from last year, where we're trying to understand students' ways of learning and how much they use their phones or iPads or any other kind of mobile device for learning, and how can we make this class more mobile friendly for learning so that you can be more productive and more efficient. This is especially pertinent in a virtual environment. Also remember that if you've started clinical, you need to have done your first clinical journal before starting, and also make sure that you take your clinical hours log with you so that you can get it signed off each day for your hours. If you're having any trouble with clinical, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I want to hear if it's going well, if it's not going well, if you're having concerns or questions. That is what myself and Dr. King are here for. So looking forward to see you on Friday. Have a great week.